All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Jacob's Journey. Um, like always, these are just my beliefs and my beliefs alone. No way, shape, or form do they impact YouTube. Now, getting that out of the way, um, have to be careful with YouTube guidelines here. So, today's topic is going to be Bill Gates. I know this is a big um, topic, and uh, we're going to talk about Bill Gates a little bit. Now, let's everybody like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow our channel, and currently, right now, we have hit, I think, 105 subscribers. So we're doing pretty good considering, 8 months we come from three, so not too bad. Okay, I'm pleased with that result. Now, um, Bill Gates, he's this is actually could be like a 2 3 part thing. I'm gonna rush over some of this, but it really needs to be more in depth when I have some time to really do it. It does include the pandemic and the shot, um, and how he plays a big role in that. Um, but we're gonna skip forward to after the pandemic and after everything that happened. And my personal belief is that they tried to enforce, which they did. Now these are facts. They tried to enforce everybody on getting the shot, and almost made it mandatory for different companies. The nurses, it was mandatory for them, right? And it was coming to our company. Um, but luckily, the Supreme Court shot that down, right? So it was very, very close to everybody having to get it, and like voluntarily, I wasn't going to get it, right? But they were going after the people that didn't want to get it, and their jobs forcing them to get it, or they would have to be fired, right? That's what kind of people we're dealing with now, right? So then they saw, okay, the Supreme Court shot it down because that's our we have a right to our own body, what goes in it, right? So um, luckily the Constitution stood up for our rights. Okay, so now they know that, and they're trying to work a way around that. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, so um, and they could say the shot. You don't even know what the hell was in the shot. All right, that you were taking. You were taking the shot. They talking about boosters and everything else. And I mean, you know, people were doing it. They were doing it. Anyway, that's crazy. That's another topic. Okay, so right now, what Bill Gates is doing is buying up the farmland. Okay, everybody's talking about how much he's buying up and all this. Okay, right now, currently, um, as of the 8th of January 2025, he's got 269 acres of farmland, right? And when you look at it as a whole, that's not a lot. Um, it is a lot to do some damage if you wanted to grow some stuff, spray some stuff on that, and have people eating that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot to do some damage with. Okay, which that's a concern. That is a concern, right? So one way didn't work. Okay, so after that didn't work, he started buying up farmland, which kind of raised some red flags to people. Okay, so um, you couldn't do it with the shot. All right, Constitution shot you down. your next step was you buying up farmland. Yeah, people were gonna be like, okay, what's the motive here? Okay, it's got to be some motive, right? Because I mean, it's got to be, right? So he bought up 269 acres, right, of land across 19 states. Okay, um, some in Louisiana, 47 acres in Arkansas. Um, so it's spread out throughout 19 states, not all, in one clump, right? Which is kind of weird, but it's kind of smart. You don't put your eggs all in one basket, so to speak, right? So, um, and so he's buying up the farmland, right? And what does he say? Why? If you ask Bill Gates, why are you buying up the farmland, right? He's gonna tell you, well, I mean, I just want to better the community and help them achieve their long goal and help provide more jobs in that department, right? All right, sounds like BS to me. Okay, I mean, in farming, I mean, they're fine. They're fine. All right, they're giving us corn. They're fine. All right, they don't need no help from other people, right? Now it would be an easy way to, just my opinion, all right, to kill a whole bunch of people, all right, without them being suspicious, right? I mean, they made, him and Fauci have made tons of money off of the jab, okay, all right, and so this is just my opinion now, right? I mean, but Bill Gates has got some red flags for me. Okay, I don't trust him at all. Him or Fauci. Okay, so you can, take that for what it's worth, right? But I'm on all board with the way that Bill Gates is operating. Okay, actions speak louder than words, right? I could hear you speech and talk all day long, but what you're actually doing is what I'm watching, right? What are you doing? Um, what he's doing now is buying up farmland, right? What he was doing then was, I mean, backing the shot, right? Oh, it's going to work. Just get it. Yeah, it's going to help you. You're out. Okay. How'd that help out? I mean, anyway, if you ask me, they were giving you the damn COVID when you were trying to get back the shot. Okay. Watch the guidelines. Okay. Um, so I don't know um, all the details, right? He's trying a different approach because he can't get past the amendment, right? So, all right, they got this farmland, all right? They got these, they do most of the potatoes from, they supply most of the fries for McDonald's, right? And they got 7 different fruits. I believe they do potatoes, um, they do cotton, um, but they do apples, avocados, and everything else, right? And then they spray it with this thing they call Appeal, Apeel, right? And it's kind of supposed to um, give the fruit that they spray um, more shelf life, right? If you will. Appeal Scientist is a plant-based protective coating that helps produce stay fresh for longer. The company was founded with a $100,000 grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Although the Gates Foundation provided some funding to Appeal Science, there's no evidence that the plant-based product is dangerous. The company has developed a coating designed to keep avocados fresh for up to twice as long as traditional fruit. Okay? So that's all great and dandy, right? My problem is you got a guy here backing the shot with Fauci, right? Saying, if you get it, oh, you're good. You won't get sick. All right, you're good. You're good. The ones that didn't get it, now they're gonna probably die, right? So everybody knows now. Everybody sees the data. It doesn't lie, right? All that was not true. Okay, probably the opposite if you really look at the data. Okay, it's the opposite, and I could do a whole thing on that and the kids and what kind of shots they're getting, newborns and up to date shots and everything, and you could do your own research on that. But I've seen it. Okay, and kids that don't have no shots are way healthier than kids that got shots, right? In my personal opinion, that needs to be addressed as well. We need a whole overhaul on this whole thing, okay? But again, that's for a later show, right? So this Apelle, right, sprays the fruit that Bill Gates is selling, right? So I don't trust the guy at all, right? Let alone growing the food that I'm eating, and then he's putting some kind of spray on it. And by the way, you get an avocado, right? That's got this, right? You take it home, you wash it, right? You can't get it off. It ain't gonna come off if you wash it, right? So that kind of that kind of doesn't sit right with me, okay? And I don't know if I want my fruit, being forced to stay fresh, right? I mean, I want, maybe I don't, I mean, maybe it says, 5 days on the avocado and then it comes bad. Okay, fine. All right, I'm not going to eat it then. But if you tell me 2 weeks the same avocado because I sprayed it is good, I don't know. I don't know. Um, so that's kind of what he's doing right now, and I'm sure he's got his hand in a lot more stuff. But I'm gonna keep you up to date with that, and I'm gonna put some pictures up of that Apelle, what he's doing. But Bill Gates, guys, Bill Gates, I don't trust him. I'm watching him, so he's up to something. All right, and be prepared for the next pandemic because it's coming. All right, Jacob's Journey. Let's help each other rather than hurt each other. I'm out.